Hey, welcome to Home Video Hangouts. I'm Cody, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts on the new movie, Red One. So, this film was directed by Jake Kasdan and features both Chris Evans and Dwayne Johnson, who are two actors that I really love, and I've really enjoyed a lot of the films they've made. Jake Kasdan was also responsible for making the recent Jumanji movies, which were pretty cool, and also featured Dwayne Johnson. But this movie, I have to say, I was a little bit disappointed in. So I want to kind of discuss a few aspects of it and why I feel that way and why I believe it does deserve some of the ratings it's been getting. So first of all, I enjoy when these types of movies come out, these kind of somewhat family-friendly Christmas movies come out that you can kind of watch year after year if you enjoy them, and you can watch it with your whole family. There's been some great movies in the past that kind of follow that formula, but the problem here with this one is while that's what they were going for, the execution wasn't great. As I was watching this film, it seemed like a lot of the actors kind of seemed bored throughout it, or there wasn't a lot of enthusiasm from the acting performances in this film, and that's coming from, again, some really talented actors. I mean, Chris Evans usually has great performances, Dwayne Johnson does, but especially Dwayne Johnson here, I just felt like wasn't too enthusiastic like how we're used to seeing him. And the actor that plays Santa Claus in this movie just seemed kind of dull as well. And so I think this movie could have been a lot better just on the premise. There were some great special effects in here and some unique ideas around that, but I just think it could have been executed a lot better. This ended up, for me, being the kind of film where, the trailer looked kind of interesting, like it could be a fun movie, but then as I'm watching the movie, it seems to kind of just drag on, and you're checking the time, like how much longer is this, and then it's very predictable in terms of being able to see what's happening next with the plot and everything. But also, as soon as this movie started and I saw that Amazon MGM Studios was partly responsible for the distribution of this, I've found that whenever Amazon is involved with a film, it's usually a film I don't like very much, or something I'm disappointed in, which is unfortunate. I mean, Warner Brothers has had good films, and Universal, and again, I appreciate some of the actors that are in this, but unfortunately, most of the time when I see Amazon is involved in film, it's not good most of the time. And so, again, I really appreciate what they were trying to do with this film, but I just think that if you're hoping for an action-packed, fun, family-friendly film, it's not going to quite meet your expectations. This movie could have used more comedy and more enjoyable action sequences, I think, because they underutilized some of the great special effects you just got a taste of in this film, and the plot was somewhat compelling for this type of movie. It's just, I think it needed to be so much better than it was. So we've seen that this hasn't gotten a very high rating on Metacritic or Rotten Tomatoes, and I can totally see why. It just goes to show that just putting some, high-profile actors into a movie doesn't make it a great movie. It takes great writing and great execution, and I just hope that, as we get closer to Christmas, that we see some better Christmas films coming out, because I think while, Christmas movies aren't ever going to be my favorite film ever, they're an important type of film in that it's a way of kind of experiencing the holiday season. And, of course, there's all the, Hallmark movies and things like that that aren't going to appeal to everyone, but I think we need some of these big mainstream movies for the holiday season, and so I'm really hoping we see some better ones coming out. But as far as Red One goes, I would say I would give this film like a 4 out of 10. I was unfortunately pretty disappointed by it, and while I was able, I didn't leave the theater or anything. I think, I was really hoping for more, and I will say I do think this poster I got from the theater when I checked in at Regal was pretty cool. Even if it's not my favorite movie, I do like the art on this poster, so I might hold on to that for a while. And if you're really just having an urge to see a Christmas movie, you might enjoy this to a small degree, but definitely not one that I think you have to see in the theater. One that if you could watch it on a streaming service later, if there's nothing else to watch, it would probably be good for that, but not much else. So that is my opinion of this. I know it's a little harsh, and maybe some of you will like this more, but let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it, if you've seen it, or if you're planning on seeing this still. I hope that we see some more great Christmas films coming up, but either way, thanks for stopping by, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons down below if you want to stay updated on my latest videos, and I'll see you in the next one.